Hello, friends. It is Miss Delaney, and I am here to give you your instructions for your remote learning day activities for today, Wednesday, December 16th, 2020. Here we go. So the first thing that you are going to do is you are going to watch a video read aloud on the book called How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So you're going to first watch this video, which I will link in the Class Dojo assignment. You're going to watch this video the whole way through, and then after you are done watching the video, I have two questions that I want you to answer. So you're going to get a sheet of paper, or you can open up your journal, and you are going to answer these two questions. The first question is, what does the Grinch hate? In the book, it says that he hates a few things. So list all the things that you can think of that he hates, that it says in the book. And then number two, the question is, did the Grinch change at the end? If so, how did he change? So think about what happened at the end of the book. Did the Grinch change? And if he did change, how did he change? What did he do differently? So that is your first thing that you're going to do. The next thing you're going to do is we've got some math problems for you to do. So in the next few slides, you will have 5 math problems to work on. What I want you to do is you will need to use either the partial sums strategy, where you line up your expanded form numbers, or the HTO chart strategy to solve. Either one is fine. Whichever one you feel a little bit more comfortable with, you can do. So here are those 5 problems. Remember, you're going to need another sheet of paper or to flip the page in your journal. Here we go. You have 5 problems. Problem number 1. Alex brought in 60 bags of chips to share with the whole 2nd grade at school. Miss Delaney noticed there wasn't enough for every single 2nd grade student, so she brought 14 more. How many bags of chips were there all together? So I put these numbers in blue. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with the 60 and then add 14 more to find the answer. Okay, problem number 2. Santa brought 47 gifts for the boys and 52 gifts for the girls at Clifton Hills this year for Christmas. How many gifts did Santa bring in all? So you're going to get that 47 and add 52 to it, put them together, and then that should be your answer. All right, moving on to problem number 3. Aurelie wanted to make Christmas cards for all of her friends and family. If she had 32 family members and 27 friends, how many cards will she have to make? So you get the 32 and the 27, you put them together, and then you have your answer. All right, next, problem number 4. Mrs. Claus wants to make cookies for all of the elves at the workshop this year to thank them for all of their hard work. She decides to make 42 chocolate chip cookies, 31 sugar cookies, and 18 peanut butter cookies. How many cookies did she make in total? So you're going to have to add those 3 numbers up, put them all together, and then you will get your answer. And last but definitely not least, problem number 5. The elf on the shelf in Miss Delaney's class brought in so much candy for her class. The elf brought 25 candy canes, 19 bags of M&Ms, and 20 bags of Hershey's Kisses. How much candy did the elf bring all together? So this is going to be a lot like the problem number 4. So what you're going to do is put all 3 of those numbers together, your 25, 19, and 20, add them all together, and you will find your answer. All right, so that's it for math. Moving on to our workstation packet. So today, friends, you're going to finish your packet. I know usually we just do 1 page at a time, but today you are going to finish your packet. So here we go. You are going to finish your workstation packet today, which means you are going to do your cut and sort. You're going to write your word cycle word sentences, and you are going to do your 5-finger retell as well. So you're going to complete those 3 activities today. Starting with your cut and sort. So it's time to complete your cut and sort from your workstation packet. From the second page of your packet where you circled the skill, which happened yesterday, I want you to cut all of your words out and sort them. And here's how you are going to sort them. Green group, cut out all of your words and then sort them by their vowels. So this week your skill was the magic E. So you are going to sort your words by the vowels. That is not the magic E. For example, the word rope is one of your words this week, and it is spelled R-O-P-E. Now, that word is going to go in the O column, not in the E column, because most of your words will have the magic E at the end. So you're going to sort them by the vowel that is not the magic E. Okay, so that is what you are doing today for green group. Blue group, cut out all of your words and you're going to sort them by the first vowel in the word. All right, so one of your words was backpack. All right, so if you're going to sort it by the first vowel that you see in there, it's going to be A, because backpack is B-A-C-K-P-A-C-K. So the first vowel that I see in that word, you're going to sort it in that group. So backpack would go in the A column. That's what you guys are doing in blue group. And for purple group, cut out all of your words and you're going to sort your words by their vowel teams. So this week, you have been working on IGH and IE words. So cut out all of your words and then sort them by whether they have an IGH in them or an IE. So that is what you guys are doing for your cut and sort. After you are done with your cut and sort, you are going to move on to your cycle word sentences. So now it's time to complete your cycle word sentences from your workstation packet. And this is the 3rd page of your packet, as you all know. So you are going to do that. So your cycle word sentences sheet will look a lot like this. I'm going to give you my example so you have something to go by. So my first word is the word kitten. My sentence says, I wish my cats could stay kittens forever. And then in the little box, I drew my picture of a kitten. Number 2, the word is throne. My sentence says, you sit on a throne of lies. You're not Santa. And since this is a quote from the movie Elf, I drew a picture of Elf in the box. My next word is, I can't wait to have some more pumpkin pie. I'm sorry, that's my sentence. My word is the word pie. And in the box, I would draw a picture of some pumpkin pie. And number 4, the last word is the word night. My sentence says, on the night before Christmas and all through the house, and I drew a picture of Santa at the North Pole. So that's what you guys are going to do for your cycle word sentences. You simply just choose 4 words from your word list this week. Just choose any 4. And you create a sentence for each word, and then you draw a picture in the box to match the sentence. All right, and once you are done with your cycle word sentences sheet, you are going to move on to your 5-finger retell sheet. So it's time to complete your 5-finger retell from your workstation packet. So this is the last page in your packet. Oh, I guess I must have skipped that other slide. Hold on a second, friends. Yep, it went to skip. Let's do that again. So here is your 5-finger retell sheet. It's the last page in your packet. This is my example for you, and I just want to make sure you guys are doing this correctly. So here is my example. So I'm doing a retell of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So this is the book that I chose this week. You guys can choose any book that you have read this week, but you're going to have to know a little bit about it. So choose a book that you remember, a book that you remember the characters, the setting, and then what happened at the beginning, middle, and end. So I chose How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And so here's what you guys need to remember from each book. You need to know the characters of the story, the setting of the story, and then what happens in the beginning, the middle, and the end. And the arrows point to which boxes you need to fill out for which. So I'm just asking for a sentence for each box. So a sentence for who the characters were, a sentence for the setting, a sentence for the beginning of the story, a sentence for the middle of the story, and a sentence for the end of the story. If you have enough room to draw a little picture, you can do that too. But for now, just focus on writing the sentences for what happened. So for my example, for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the characters, I said the characters are the Grinch, Cindy Lou Who, and all of the Whos. For the setting of the story, I wrote, the setting is in the town of Whoville. So depending on what book you read, you'll have different characters and a different setting. But notice how I just wrote one sentence for each one. All right, and for the beginning, I said, in the beginning, the Grinch hated all of the Whos and Christmas. In the middle, the Grinch stole everyone's Christmas, even their trees and food and everything. And in the end, the Grinch realized he was wrong and gave everything back. And he also loved Christmas. So notice I wrote a sentence, and these two, I wrote two sentences for the middle and the end, but you only need one sentence for each. So you'll say the characters are blank for characters. For setting, you'll say the setting is blank. For the beginning, you will say in the beginning blank. For the middle, you will say in the middle blank. For the end, you will say in the end blank. So you tell me what happened in your story that you chose for this week. So if you need to know how to spell, the characters are, the setting is, in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end. All right, friends. So that is all I have for you today. It's not a lot. Make sure that you complete all of your work by the end of the day today. I posted on Class Dojo yesterday that in order for me to take attendance for you, for me to count you as present, you need to complete all of your work and turn it in on Class Dojo, or some of you guys have your parents send it to me in a text message or through WhatsApp. But that's how I'm going to take your attendance today. So make sure you complete all of your work by the end of the day today. I have to turn in my attendance by 2:00. So if your work isn't turned in to me by then, I'm going to have to count you as absent. So make sure you do that today, because it's very important that you make sure that you stay on top of your work. So that is all for today. Remember, tomorrow we are going to have our holiday pajama party. So make sure that you log into Zoom tomorrow at our normal time, which is 9:30. And we're going to do some fun stuff, including watching a movie. And so I'm excited for that tomorrow. So make sure you turn in all of your work today. And then remember, we have a Zoom meeting tomorrow. All right, friends. So that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoy your remote learning day today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All righty. Bye, guys.